All right. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good night. Welcome to another episode of Cigars and Whiskey, the podcast that discusses love, relationships, sex, and dating from a male's perspective. I'm your guy, Ron Coe, and I'm joined by my guys, White Star GB.
Hi.
Super, we got super producer Corey Cool in the building, Cool University.
What up, though?
Oh shit!
And yeah, first time on camera, man. Shit,
Don't get used
you
to it.
you hear the voice, but you don't
Don't get used to it.
Yeah, man. And we have a guest in the house tonight. Shit, Holly been here so many times. I don't know if I call him a guest.
Yeah,
You know,
his family, yo.
yeah, man. We just go back and forth. We do shit together, whatever. We got Holly in the building.
It's your boy, so it's your boy. It's Holly. It's good.
Shout out to everyone
my boy.
tuned in on.
New Year, Nick.
Happy New Year, yeah. Shout out to
Happy New
everyone
Year.
tuned in on YouTube, on Facebook. Please remember to share so we can get more people to tap into the conversation. We have a great show for you guys tonight. Tonight we are drinking Bullet Bourbon Rye. No, Bullet Rye, American Straight Rye Whiskey. That's not the bourbon. And we'll discuss multiple topics tonight.
Yeah.
All right. Normally I'll pass it to you, White Star GB, but we have our guy Holly in the building. How you been, man?
I'm chilling, man. Just doing a lot of putting all the pieces together. Today is actually my son's birthday.
Happy
Oh,
birthday.
man,
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Yeah.
How old is
he? He just turned 16.
Oh, nice. Great year, man.
Yeah, it's funny because
great
he's today's his birthday, but tonight he went out to go celebrate somebody else's birthday. It's weird. He went to a Sweet 16. But question though, for a boy, do you put together a Sweet 16 for a boy? Because I know there used to be a girl thing, but like now everybody's doing
That's the whip.
16 birthdays for their kids, no matter boy, girl, whatever. Do you call it a Sweet 16 or do you
Cannot
know?
call anything with my boy sweet.
Right?
Like you can't call it sweet 16. Honestly, yeah, him having the 16. I think that we leave that for the girls. Let them have that. You know, usually, I mean, that's our generation.
Right.
We went to the Sweet 16s. We ain't
Right.
have them.
I think boys are having Sweet 16.
No, they are. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
but do
kinda
you
gay.
call it a Sweet 16? Is it necessary for boys to have to celebrate a
that's-
16th
nah,
birthday?
that's not wild unnecessary.
They gotta come up with something, a different name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't do everything, fellas. You can't. Sorry, that's the world we live in.
What do we call it though? What,
You call it nothing.
Let's think of a name right now.
Oh, okay.
Let's
Sour-
freestyle
sour
some names.
16?
A sour 16? Sour 16.
You gotta remember these are young men, though. I know the words I'm gonna say.
a stiff 16.
Yeah.
How about social 16?
Sure.
Social.
Oh, you went out. That's you?
Oh.
Well.
Oh, did it sleep?
Oh, perfect.
Nah,
Perfect. All right. So with the sweet 16 is it's a coming of age. It's when she's not quite a woman, but she's coming out of the teenage years and going into womanhood and taking that. So for a boy, boys have bar mitzvahs, right? In the Jewish community. What age is that?
Yeah. That's 13, I think. 13.
That's 13. Okay. So I mean, 30, 16? 30,
30.
30, 16?
30, 16. Well, I would question, why you want to do that? You can't have everything. My boy, like you can't.
So
You got to let the girls have something.
So what is it? What is it for a boy though? Like
Yo, if I
it's
was
just, it's just another birthday.
it's another birthday, bro. It's that year when you go to the girls' Sweet 16s. Because those are when the girls are having their
I know.
Sweet 16.
I guess
So
I
is
guess
that-
Cor
that-
said it. Women can wear hats in church, right?
That's
Women
exactly
get
what I'm
their
thinking,
hats
yeah.
in church.
So
All right, bro. Like if
it's just weird, but they really are. Like the boys are having 16th birthdays. Like his best friend, his mother rented out Vibe Lounge for his 16th birthday. So I mean, I don't know if they called it a Sweet 16. I don't know what the hell they called it, but it's like I didn't know boys are supposed to get that. Now.
Well, we come from an era where men didn't go to baby showers.
Yeah, so you know what? I just found that out.
Yeah. Like my first kid, my kid now is 25. Her baby shower, there were no men allowed. There was all women. I came after at the end to say hi and to pick up the gifts and to pick up, so my baby mom.
So you didn't go either.
I didn't know. We weren't allowed there. Yeah.
Yeah,
it was almost like a bridal shower. Like how a bridal shower, a man, like a man wouldn't be at one of those. So it was kind of like that. We're from the era where we let women have their thing, and then we had it, But
and now we've been forced to fucking be a part
egalitarian.
of it.
Well, they're getting their nails painted. It's like everything's on the table. They sucking dick. Fuck it. Know what I mean? Everything's across the table, like gender neutral, right?
Corey, wait. This is my question, right? Who are the men that are advocating for men to have or boys to have the same thing as girls?
No, it's not.
Because I know on the other end, you see women that's like, no, it should be equal, and we should have the same
men.
thing.
It's single mothers advocating for it. It's not men.
I think it's women.
You think it's single moms?
It's single mothers advocating.
Yeah, I think it's women.
Women that didn't have a daughter, single mom who ain't had no dad, who ain't had no husband there to be like, yo, cut that out, man. Let that that boy can't have no sweet 16. Like, you know what I mean? And she like, nah, my baby got a sweet 16 because Sandra's had a sweet 16 and this and that. So why you can't have one? And paint your nails, boy, and do all. Yeah. So that's just it's the effect of having a matriarchal like society. It's things are gonna start becoming a lot more gender neutral. And that's where we at with it. So
it's
there's a lot of grown men out here painting their fingernails and shit.
Caleb Williams.
Oh, for real?
Yo, dude, he's nice.
Yeah.
A Bears quarterback. He out there with his nails colored, you know what I mean? And he might be one of the best quarterbacks in
that used to be a goth.
league.
It used to be a gothic thing,
right?
Like if you were gothic, you wore all black, you put on eyeshadow and fucking fingernails. And now everybody's just doing, just people just doing it just to do it. People niggas in their 40s.
I don't know, maybe bro. Why we just don't, like believe the people? Like if you're saying that, I believe you then. Like maybe you might be gay or something like that. What if you're a homosexual and you just like, all right, this is why I do this. Maybe I don't want to say I'm not saying I'm because it's gonna come out like that. I'm a homosexual.
I'm gonna clip it. I'm gonna clip it. I'm editing it. I'm a homosexual.
But it's like, all right, this is the way. Like I felt like back in the day, gay men gave each other signs of, yo, I know he's gay.
You want an earring?
It used to be the hoop earring. It used to be the hoop. Like, you see the hoop, you like, I see you, my boy.
But one time I didn't know that my left earring fell out of my ear, and I walked around all day with my right earring in. By the time I came home, I was like, oh, no, I've been gay all day.
Wasn't a Holly nigga, you was Haley nigga.
We assume that these people are athletes, celebrities, whatever, entertainers, and maybe it's the way they're like, yo, I am what I am, but I'm not gonna flat out say it. But maybe that's what it is. I used to
think that they were trolling us when I saw like Jaden Smith and to like troll old niggas.
All right. There's already smoke by like a Jaden Smith or whatever. Like I think he's pretty much said like he either goes both ways or he is a homosexual, right?
Oh, okay.
So that's that. And it's like, all right, he did all the shit, and it's like, oh yeah, he's gay. He's gay. Right? And it's like, if you okay, yes, it makes all the sense in the world.
If you're
a lot of the time,
you're a homosexual.
A lot of the times we just we try to give people the benefit of the doubt until we actually it comes out as a press release or something, or it comes out definitively that this person is that. Like Drake could he was painting his nails, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I felt like he was trolling.
For what though? Like trolling for what? Like
for attention. For rage bait. Men shouldn't be painting their nails. And then all of a sudden, all engagement is good engagement. Bad engagement, good engagement. All you need is
I don't think he needs engagement.
If I come out with something that triggers people, they're gonna comment, they're gonna talk about it, it's gonna be all over.
I can understand that, but
That's
For
how
what?
I
Like
feel.
if you don't need attention,
For
like
money.
you got mad
For money.
attention.
what
Attention equals money.
what is the ultimate problem with just keeping things separate? Why do boys have to have a sweet 16 now? Why are boys allowed to paint their nails? Why girls need to be a part of, shit that they know that they can't.
Say it. Why does the WNBA have to exist? Say it.
Well, no. The WNBA is fine when it's girls playing against girls, but then why is like why do we have to? Like, there's a lot of niggas that don't believe in female cops because it's like a female cop is not going to arrest a 6'4", 285 dude if the dude want to fight her off. You're not going to win as a female.
A lot of men won't either though. So
what do you mean? Oh, a lot of men won't fight off the same size dude.
Nah.
I get it, but you have a better chance as a dude. So it's like, why can't?
Really?
And I'm not saying
dogs be got a gun. You got a gun.
not saying
I'll shoot you.
I'm not saying women belong in the don't belong in the in the police force, but it's just like, why can't we keep certain things separate? Why can't certain things be for girls and why can't certain things just be for boys? Why do we have to always bring some nuance and be like, everybody should be able to do whatever the fuck they want? Like,
no, all right. I hear what you're saying. I think the cop situation is a totally different conversation, but it's like
cops, firefighters,
why do cops is? I think that's a different conversation. But like, my thing is, who like why do men or boys want? Why do they want that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think, honestly, I don't feel like there are boys saying, I want a sweet 16. Girls have sweet 16s, or they get to, they get to paint their nails.
They want to lower the rim. I understand why women aspire to do man shit. I never understood why boys aspire to do girl shit.
Yeah,
it's
I don't think
they want to lower the rim. No, they said they want to paint their nails and do the suit. Like, certain things you're supposed to just let happen. Women were supposed to always.
This is what that's why I said what I said. I don't think they want to just because girls do it. I think it's telling of something else because that's the reason why.
It's just too blanketed. It's too easy to just be like, everybody who paints their nails is gay.
It's too bro. Like, see, we make the thing is we make it complex, right? We make it complex, right? Yeah. It's like, I want to do what a girl does. All right, so you want to be a girl, right?
Yeah,
that's the simplest thing you could think about, right?
No, it's not.
You want to do what a girl does because you want to be like a girl.
So the next step is like, no, I don't want to be the girl. I just want to do this one thing that the girl, like, I want to. It's like, well,
why though? Why?
Well, Dad, you get your nails done, but you just don't get the color on it. I like blue a lot. I just want to get my nails blue. When you go get your nails done and you get the clear gloss on it and it looks fine, your nails are kept up.
Mm-hmm.
I just want blue. I really like the Knicks. I want blue and orange nails because I'm a Knicks fan. What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna say
gay.
I'm like, I would say dudes don't. That's not what men do.
Yeah, men go to football games
like,
and paint their whole body. They're fucking
right.
It's a problem that we don't
get his toes done. Toes is gay though. Nigga get his toes done.
I've seen it.
I don't think so. I don't think not
color on the toes.
No. I'm not saying color nowhere. I'm not no color nowhere. Not because I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, there was a time where I got manicures like damn near every other week. You know what I mean? But I never put no color polish on my hands. You know what I mean? I know niggas that get manicures every week. Every week. But they're not gonna get no color.
So if they get the shiny gloss on it, is that?
But why do you even need the shiny gloss?
No, some people get the shiny gloss.
I know what you mean, but
like clear nail polish?
Yeah, clear nail polish.
Yeah, you get clear nail polish.
So once you in the game, so what you can you can get clear nail polish but not get a color? Clear
yeah,
the next game.
You're comparing clear polish to fucking
polish, bro. It's because it got a color on it. Now it's not. Oh, come on. Now we're overthinking it. If you get in the polish on it, you already there. I'm going to the next game. I need my nails to be blue and orange just to show my fandom. Let's do it.
You gonna get tips too?
Yo, yeah, shit. Why not?
French tips.
Yeah, bro.
Boots with the fur.
That's
too,
that's
nigga.
that's above and beyond.
I don't know. I do feel like a man going
Nigga
and
right
getting a
there on the line.
manicure is the same thing as saying I want to do girl shit because it's usually a girl thing to do.
Yeah.
Me, I just get a nail clipper and fucking clip my shits.
I bite my shit.
Oh,
Man,
snap.
Bite that shits.
Savage.
Man.
Yeah.
Man, nigga.
I guess so. I guess. I think it's
Manly
levels.
man.
I think it's levels to it. I think it's like, yo, if you're gonna get colors and shit like that, like paint my, you going like you ever if you I guess you guys never been to a nail shop. So the women gotta go before they get their nails and they gotta go to the rack and pick out a color and shit like that. As a man, you sitting there picking out a color for
Give
your
me
nails.
Jalen Brunson orange and,
Like-
and fucking OG blue, nigga. Come on, nigga. Let's
I'm
go.
not gonna lie. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, you tiebreaker. Yeah.
Yeah,
We're gonna do this and move on.
this might sound bad. I wish it was cool. I wish it was cool. Like you could
For
do it.
guys to do it.
Yeah, I wish it was cool.
What?
You know what I
just
mean?
Don't have an interest in it
To get color on your nails?
Yeah, I wish it was cool. Like if if it didn't give off those signs, I would try it. But it gives off
Live your
weird
truth, man.
signs. I should live my truth, right?
Live your truth,
Yeah.
brother.
Live my truth, man.
What color would you get if you get
Probably black. I would just
Like
always do
goth
black.
like?
Just always do black.
With
I'd probably
Avril Lavigne
do
on.
black. Yeah, I'd kill him. I'd kill him.
No,
Okay.
I just don't have an interest.
I'd be living with you probably, but
Yeah. Well, shit.
Thank you, Holly,
They
for
say
helping
they
those.
saying getting your nails done is home mizzles.
yeah, it's the same.
Yeah. So
Is what?
Home mizzles.
Home missiles?
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Spell it out.
Oh, no. Oh,
yeah.
first time I heard that.
H to
No,
the
I would
N.
call it metrosexual, but I wouldn't call it home missiles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it's
Like it's
a bit
fine to be
metro.
metrosexual. Some men are highly groomed, and then we, take it to the next level. Like that's what it is. Oh man.
Yeah. All right. White Star GB, man.
I
How you
believe
been,
that,
man? How you been?
I'm good, man. I'm great. Feeling good, feeling great. There was a big hubbub this week about in the music world, hip hop.
Mhm.
I want to talk to you guys about it. I wanted to bring to you the argument: who's a better MC? Who's higher on the MC list, Common or Jadakiss?
Yeah, that's a weird comparison.
Yeah.
It's
Is it
damn sure
easy?
a weird
Like,
comparison.
so who's your guess?
All right, Holly.
I mean, I could only go with my favorite.
Okay.
Who I favor the most is definitely Jadakiss for by light years.
Okay.
Easy. I respect Common.
All right.
I just don't think he's put in the same amount of work that Jadakiss has put in. And I don't think he's as entertaining as Jadakiss is to listen to. So I would have to say, and then, Common he's not doing it anymore. Jadakiss is still doing it.
Right.
So you got to go with longevity. You got to go with entertaining, and you got to go with again.
How about classic albums?
And you got to go with classic albums. Jadakiss got Jadakiss
solo albums.
I think Jadakiss might. To be honest, I think Jadakiss only has one solo classic album.
Okay.
But Common, I don't think really has anything that you can go back and listen to.
Water for Chocolate.
Yeah, but
it's not really.
Are you gonna bump?
Nah, I'm not bumping.
It's more like a cold class. I bought that one.
What B?
The Water for Chocolate.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, that was a dope album.
Right.
Yeah,
everybody else agree.
I just never been a real fan of Common. Like,
Common, you haven't.
I listen to his music. I just never been a fan of him. But
Okay.
I've actually been a fan of Jadakiss. So
Yeah,
I
long.
have to go with
Yeah.
Jada.
We're a little regional too. Like we
way too different.
I
styles.
think most Chicago niggas be like Kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
cool.
so too.
Cool. You too.
This is when I actually regret having this camera on me. To be honest with you. All right. What's the original question again?
Common and Jadakiss, man. Who's higher on the MC list?
Better MC.
I would like to say that to me, Common strikes me more of an MC. I think
like it's overheat signal.
Oh, went out again?
No, you good.
Okay. I would say
Spitting hot fire. That's why the symbols.
yeah. Well, it's just on too long. You do this every week with yours, so I'm surprised. I would say, as far as classic albums is concerned, I've never really revisited a Jadakiss album in its entirety. Finding Forever is one of my favorite hip hop albums, actually, of all time. There's a lot of shit on there. You know what I mean? Record with will.i.am, the record with D'Angelo, The People on there. That's my one.
That's The People's on
that's
that one.
Finding Forever.
Yeah, that's the one I got. I bought that one.
The Game, the joint Southside with Kanye West. It sets off the album.
Yeah.
And that aesthetic at that time was really good. The I Want You with will.i.am. He had Kerry Washington in the video and shit like that. It was a great aesthetic.
Yeah.
Jadakiss to me has never reached that level of production that went around the art.
He's more artistic for sure.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So to me falls more in the MC bracket. Jadakiss, more of a rapper. You dig what I'm saying? He's your rapper's rapper, right? He's so who actually technically raps better? I would say, and I hate that this camera's on me right now, what I'm about to say. To me, Jadakiss does have a handful of regular bars. I think if you, especially like in the newer verses and stuff like that, there are a handful of regular bars. There are a couple of bars that, but who would I go with as far as the better MC? I don't know. I would think that, to me, Common may rap better. Because he may be able to do more. He may be saying more from a context standpoint.
You know why?
He's going to speak about more. He's definitely going to speak about more things, right?
I don't know about that.
Yes,
I believe so.
I think Jadakiss is more versatile.
No, absolutely not. Jadakiss has absolutely not. Jadakiss has Why, right?
Right.
Now, Why is a song where he's bringing up, let's say, worldly things, right? Common, his whole catalog is almost worldly things. Everything is worldly.
Well, let's go song for song. Let's go top for top.
No, I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that.
No, well, I'm just gonna go top and top.
Okay,
Why is Jadakiss's best song? Right, like
most notable. By himself.
I Used to Love Her is Common's best song. What's the better song?
Then I Used to Love Her.
Yeah.
Well,
Why or I Used to Love Her? What's the better song?
Well, Why. God, I hate to have to press this button. Why is newer, right? I Used to Love Her is dated a little bit by the beat. The beat kind of dates it a little bit.
But it's a better record, probably.
You know what I'm saying? Right. I think it's written.
Yeah.
It's written top tier. Right. And I believe that Common is a better writer. Even if you put it that way. Even if you just put it as far as Common is a better writer than Jadakiss. And I don't think there's much of an argument about that. He's a much better, much better writer. Yes. Because of what I'm saying is once again, it's how you tie in worldly things. You listen to, let's take the song The People, for instance. Right?
That shit is fire.
Is any Jadakiss rhyme as in-depth or as worldly as that? That's just one song. None of them.
Probably not. See, all right.
So writer, Common, rapper, Jadakiss.
Yeah, like, yo, bro. I get what Cool is saying, but I don't want to have to think about your bars all the time.
But,
I don't want
to. But that's what this was for.
No, I
get
it. No, I get it.
This whole thing was for, to think.
Holly said entertaining, right? Reading a book is not entertaining. Watching TV is entertaining, right?
I love reading books.
All right. I like reading books, but there's like a point where it's like, I'm getting tired of reading. when you get tired of reading, what you do? You go watch TV, right?
Yeah.
It's less. All right, I could just take in the content. I don't have to work.
Okay,
to get the content.
but not right. But the question is,
that's the difference.
Right, but no, but
Common is reading a book.
But wait, hold on. But
the book is better than the movie.
Hold on.
But it's like it's easier to consume the movie.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Question: what does Jadakiss rap about? If you had to sum up his subject,
fly shit,
street shit.
Yeah, street shit, fly shit overall.
So, fly shit overall,
but street shit and get money.
But what he asked was,
I'm not saying
what
I agree with you.
But what GB asked was, who's a better MC?
Right. I would say Common.
Entertaining is part of MCing. If you look at the surface definition, the deep definition of MCing, you got to bring the people together. You got to
have you ever seen Common live?
You got to know how to command a crowd.
You ever seen Common live before?
I don't think so.
He's really good. He's really good up there.
I'm sure he is.
He's really good up there.
But he's no Jadakiss. Jadakiss is way more legendary at bringing people together.
I'll give you
as an MC than Common. Common has more of a cult situation going.
Definitely.
But the mayor of New York City ain't quoting a Common
line.
Ain't quoting a Common line.
Not from New York City.
Yeah.
It's not from New York City.
I get it.
Who
but the mayor of Chicago ain't either.
I kind of agree with Cool sentiment though.
Yeah.
Because like
I understand.
To be honest with you, like as far as lyricism, Common's a better lyricist than him.
Okay. All right.
Yo,
from a writer's standpoint,
Kiss will definitely say some fly shit, but it's layers to Common shit. It's not really too many layers to Kiss shit.
Okay. Yeah, two layers.
What he said to you, it's straight out. It's not like you gotta find out the meaning of what he said. No, you know what he said. He said what he said. It was some fly shit, and that's it.
It's just like you said, reading the book.
You don't need the entendres. You don't need all that.
I remember listening to one of Common's last. He did an album with somebody, and I'm like, yo.
That was the producer. Jesus Christ.
Not Ninth Wonder, right?
No.
It wasn't Hitmaker. I'm trying to think. It wasn't shit, wasn't it Kanye?
Definitely wasn't Kanye.
No, it wasn't Kanye. I forgot who it was, but either way, right? And I'm listening to this shit. I listen to the shit, and I'm like, yo, bro, this nigga's like he been doing movies, all this other shit like that. That nigga still rapping. He still raps his ass off. And you have to like when you listen to what he's saying, double entendres, triple entendres, all that shit. You know what I mean? Kids don't do that.
Over your head bars.
Now, so I could agree. Now, Kiss is way more entertaining. I probably would rather listen to a Kiss album than a Common album. Probably. And you know,
you're gonna
7 out of 10 days, yeah, for sure.
If Common and Jada drops an album the same day,
I'll probably listen to Kiss. I'll probably listen to Kiss first.
I'm going to Kiss first.
You're gonna run it.
So
I'll get to Common.
Okay, so listen, I will agree. Kiss I will listen to first.
Yeah.
But I could probably think that Common would get another listen over the Jadakiss full project. Like Kiss is probably going to get the first listen.
I don't know about
I don't
not me.
I don't go back to me. I don't go back to any of his bodies of work.
I will listen to a Jadakiss album, then I will listen to the Common album. I'd be like, okay, I finished the Common album. Now I'm gonna go pick and choose what I like, what tracks I liked in the Jadakiss album, and those are the ones I'm gonna bump.
All right,
I'm not driving with Common on blast. You know, driving through the street.
He got a lot of. He got a lot of.
I'm gonna go listen to Common when I'm fucking.
Hold on. Let's.
I'm gonna go listen to Common when I'm fucking cleaning and shit.
Since we talking about this, we gonna put this. We gonna move on in a second. But somebody tried to compare Styles to Jim.
To Jim Jones?
Yeah, and Kiss
comparison.
Styles took major offense to it.
Yeah, you should.
What do you guys think about that?
That's an easier comparison for sure.
It is an easy comparison, but I can understand why Styles would be upset about it.
He was upset. He was upset like, yo. And he was like, yo, Jim is my man, but like we not even in the same.
He's not even saying
He's like, yo.
They're not.
Put me in the same category with like Styles and Cameron. Now that's an argument.
Close. That might be a little closer, but who's common in the verses against?
Quali.
Yeah, but who's
Most Def
listening
probably or something like
who's
that.
listening to that?
Right, that's what I'm saying. All right.
Honestly, I don't know. Honestly,
That's not
I'll take a
entertaining.
Common Ice Cube versus, and I think Ice Cube will body him.
But there's still two different.
Yeah, two different
styles, two different, and they beef with each other. So
that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying it.
And then Ice Cube's beef record was better anyway. Like he Common didn't even win the battle. Depending on who you, I guess depending on who you listening to.
I don't know.
But again,
I don't think so. What was
entertaining?
What was his beef record? What was his answer back?
The Big Sheen, right?
That was Common.
That's Common's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was Ice Cube's? What was the title? What was the title of Ice Cube's diss track back?
I fucking
forget.
Exactly.
I fucking forget, but I didn't know.
Exactly.
I wouldn't remember Commons either, but there's
Commons is the bitch in you.
I also don't hold Cube on a pedestal either.
That's another. All right. We'll talk about that next time.
Y'all niggas is so New York.
So yeah, we are. Sorry.
Yeah.
And if I threw my hat in the ring, Jada. So we're tied.
All right.
We can move on.
All right.
How was your week, my boy?
Corey Cool? You got a camera?
Yeah, I got a fucking
You
camera.
get the show's pretty face.
Fucking camera.
Pause.
So, real quick, my week was pretty good. Topped off, I finally had the opportunity to go out with my wife, just my wife. It's been a very, very, very long time. And we went and saw the Michael Jackson show on Broadway.
Oh, yeah.
How was it? It was, first of all, we sat directly up front, first row. I left with so many questions. So many questions because
did he really touch them kids?
No, not even like that. I'm talking about from a creative standpoint. I just think about Broadway, and see when you go there, you think you're just watching the show, and then you start thinking about, man, the theater that I'm sitting in was built in like 1927, and how many actors in the lifestyle of a Broadway. I thought about it. I said, I'm watching this guy on stage, right? And he's doing 2 shows a day, 8 shows a week, right? And he's like killing it and standing ovations. But I'm like, as soon as he takes off that hair and the makeup, he's gonna walk out onto the subway. And if you're not a Broadway enthusiast,
by a white dude.
No, listen, if you're not a Broadway enthusiast, he's just passing through the city like nobody knows who they are. You know what I mean? I think it's me. That's why I'm gonna stop talking. So I would say
I think it's the heat. Yeah.
So, it made me think about that. It was a really, really good show. A lot of the sets were great. All the actors were great. None of them broke cue. It was like a trade, like a well-oiled machine.
Did he do Rock My World? And did he say
no?
The girl was banging?
That girl's banging. I told y'all to hit the mic. Like, yo, Mike, where you get that from? That girl is banging. But so it was just really, it was amazing to sit so close and to just see how they went 2 hours. The intensity of it, it's Broadway. It's like, yo, these. No offense, this ain't a Miss Bonnie play. You know what I'm saying?
Was it straight 2 hours or they had an intermission?
Pow, Miss Bonnie, pow. It's not a business, but I just mean by the level of the sets with shit falling out. Great show. We did have an inside joke because the other Broadway shows that I've been to, I've sat further. This one, my nigga who played Michael Jackson, that nigga was spitting all over the place.
Oh God.
And the way we were sitting, like in the light, you could just see like spit flying out of his. And we were like,
Hey.
So every time he
that's
would,
like a Gallagher show,
right?
You got to put the show on.
So every time he would come to our part of the stage, it became a joke to my wife. I'm like, yo, you got to turn your head to the side a little bit. If you spit on the side of your shit, pause. You know what I'm saying? He catch you on the lip. That's it. You gonna want to fuck Mike up in there. But once again, really, really, really good show. I suggest if anybody out there is into Broadway shows or just
those tickets are dumb expensive. Yes, I
Derek. No, I think we got. I think we might have paid because strangely we got like a deal on the side because the ones in the middle, front row, 400 plus.
Mm-hmm.
The ones to the side, in the front, I want to say was about 150, 160.
That's not bad.
It's so crazy.
What day did you go?
We went on a Thursday.
It's so crazy
Okay,
the difference in price. The difference in price based on where you sit.
Yeah.
In the day too.
the
The
same
day makes a
section.
difference too.
In the same section though. Like in the same kind of vicinity.
Mhm.
But it's like
But it was a deal, so we got him for that.
That's not terrible. If
normally,
you said you got great seats too.
yeah,
like I said, right, literally, the stage was I can just touch the stage with my hand. Right there was
Yo, bro.
beautiful show though. Beautiful show.
I remember.
Can you really see the show?
Yeah,
right there, that close.
So, like for instance, if it was something
Because
like,
you're gonna be like this.
No. It was like that. Like for instance, if
Am I told you a caveman? Because I would never think about going to a show.
So listen, hold on. Wait.
You said you don't like that.
No, listen.
Like I don't like stuff like that. I don't like that.
You talking hella shit about somebody that want to go to the show.
I don't do that shit. I don't like that stuff. I don't know.
Broadway shows.
I think I gotta grow out of that though. Like
Listen.
I'm just like I'm too much of like a
GB. I felt
Wait, hold on. That's how you feel when you at Miss Bonnie shit? Like,
Yo,
I'm only there for my kid. I wouldn't go there for someone else's kid. Like
GB, just go get your nails painted, man.
yeah, I know, Ralph,
Open yourself up.
I don't know. There's something about that. Like I don't
No,
know,
look,
man.
I would
go to Strickland.
honestly, I thought the same way.
I want to see them perform.
I thought the same way until you realize there's a full orchestra underneath the stage,
Right.
and you realize like how much is put into
this show.
Yeah, it's
Three or four times a day.
Yeah. One guy he's doing this twice a day.
Yeah.
2-hour shows a day.
Right.
When you think about that part, I began to appreciate it.
When I used to drive a taxi, I used to go out to cab in the city, and I used to see people coming out the Lincoln Center, and they would come out the Met, and people with their suits on and wives and all that, and I'd pick them up, and it just feels like so sophisticated. I was like, I would never do this shit.
Yeah, I would never get put on a suit to go to a show though. I wouldn't.
I guess it depends on the show, but it's
I think white people
fly
do that
shit
though.
It looked like fly shit though. It looked like you leaving out the Met, you got your tux on, you got your lady on her arm, you jump in the car.
Yeah, sometimes
you got a little whiskey on, you know what I mean?
You gotta do it.
Chilling, man.
I wonder how them niggas, like, how does the Michael Jackson dude bag somebody? Like when you go into a bar or something, you go into a setting, a date setting where you're gonna meet people. They like, what do you do? Oh, I play Michael Jackson.
Listen,
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
I'm willing to bet this. I'm willing to bet his game doesn't have to go any further than I play Michael Jackson on Broadway.
I guess
that's
may be
huge.
Right. That is. But I'm saying, like, how do you
to star in a Broadway show?
Right.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah,
it's not like he's a side or something like that. He's
right.
He's the lead.
Yeah.
His game is just like that. Pulled it.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, like, see,
cool.
This is the thing. We're so into movies and shit and action and shit like that, where they don't have to be that great. Like to be in theater, you have to be another level. Like, yo,
it's a different kind of great.
It's a grind.
What do you mean it's a different kind of?
It's no cut. There's no cut.
There's no cut, but
no cut and redo it.
But it's a reason why people from the theater don't really go into.
What you mean? Most of them start in theater. Like Denzel started in theater.
Yeah, but Denzel.
A lot of them motherfuckers.
Okay, I'll give you that. Okay, maybe I don't know.
But it was great. It was great. Please go see it.
I'm not gonna argue that. 15 minutes. You got it. No, but go to TikTok real fast. Okay. I'll put something on the bottom of it. Yeah, right there.
Okay, all right. Hold on.
Oh, we got to download it?
Hold on, let me just
That's how you pull it. Yeah.
Huh? They can't see that. Hold on. I'm gonna have to.
What am I looking at right now? Is that Planet of the Apes in a wheelchair?
Yo, bro.
Luckily, I can't see it.
What was that? Who did he just slide on?
Slide on somebody.
That motherfucker looks scared too. Like
you still on somebody auntie.
I don't know if we can
like
get it.
somebody-
All right, don't worry about it,
yeah,
don't
here we
worry
go,
about it.
here we
Like
go.
somebody great grandma.
There it is.
Shaking her head like, nah.
It's like
Nigga,
fucking
you
ghost.
dead. You're not even supposed to be here. You dead.
Yo,
Yeah.
Like, this much.
yeah.
Worst
When I
bridal
was-
shower.
when I was-
Worst bridal
when I
shower
was
ever.
when I was on vacation,
Mm.
they had a Michael Jackson show at the resort,
Oh,
and
he
like,
slid
yo,
up on you like that.
he looked scary like this. Like, yo, you catch this thing in a dark alley, you nigga scared the shit out of you that makeup and shit. You know what I mean? That's how he looked like this dude or whatever.
Yeah.
It was a decent show, but it was like, yo, they look crazy. Like he
Quick
looked.
question
like, you
before
look-
we move on. What's
You
your
look
favorite
like
mic?
Michael Jackson now.
What's your favorite mic? What era was your favorite mic?
Oh, God.
Just quick, and then we go. We're not gonna
I like
argue back and forth with
I
nobody.
like 90s. I like 90s Michael Jackson, man. My favorite song is the one with Eddie Murphy in the video.
Remember the
Remember
time.
the time.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And I like You Were Not Alone. That was R. Kelly.
Just a little white.
Like,
Oh, he was very white at that time.
Yeah, he is
Yeah,
very
he
white.
was,
Puerto
he was
Rican,
all the way
yeah,
white.
white and
yeah,
bone.
he
Puerto-
started
Puerto
going Puerto
Rican
Rican
white.
at that time. Yeah.
Puerto Rican.
I feel like there was a black. I feel like there was a black.
I like 80s Mike. 80s Mike, man.
I'm
80
a
Mike?
90s. I'm a 90s
Like
Mike.
bell pepper nose or
Yeah. Like
Okay.
no. The first no job, but he was still black. He was still like
that.
he was still like a brown skinned dude.
Yeah.
First nose job,
Yeah.
going from off the wall to Thriller.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was still black going in the Thriller.
Yeah.
Yes.
He got to stay like
he
that,
turned into
man.
white Mike in the 90s.
You see, my favorite mic is Bad Mike.
yo, bad.
Bad is my
I ain't
favorite
gonna
mic.
lie. I was
Bad is
just playing Bad in
Yeah.
the car.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit sound fire.
Yeah,
Bad.
In the
Yeah,
whip
yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's enough mic talk.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Where we go?
All right, so let's jump
Shit,
right
you
into
got-
the
you
show.
got something for us?
Huh?
You got something?
No, let's jump right into the show.
Go on the show,
we
man.
talked enough.
on the
I
show.
talked enough, so it's good. Where we going to start?
Let's go to the bottom real quick before we get to let's go to the new Black Panther Party. Yeah.
What is this shit
I
about?
don't know, man. We have our we got a guy Holly on, man. Holly is our guy. I kind of want to see what he feels about everything that's going on in the world today. So the new Black Panther Party is coming out of Philly, and they're saying that they're ready to protect everybody against ICE.
All right.
Run up on me. I guarantee you they won't. I'll put a hole in their chest the size of a window. Safe line repair, safe line replace. That's what's gonna happen. They touch me. Unarmed woman was killed by ICE. If you think you about to come and brutalize the people while we're standing here, fuck around and find out. Our interactions with the police and ICE, and we hold them accountable. We patrol the community and we hold them accountable. The Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, we're the same Panther Party from back in the day, but we're a little more aggressive now, you dig? Carry bigger guns and we don't take no shit. Places where there are a lot of immigrants at, I think that the community around them needs to take special care to them and it needs to start escorting them to and from everywhere to make sure that they're safe. Because them ICE agents ain't gonna act like that if it's a bunch of people standing outside with assault rifles and shotguns. It's a semi-automatic shotgun. That means them shotgun shells that shoot out of a pump, they shoot them rapidly. If you are gonna legally arm yourself with something bigger than what they got. Those who serve in the public, they should be fearful of the public. They should be fearful that the public's going to be dissatisfied with their job that they're doing, not feeling like they're tyrants, not feeling like they're bullies because they got guns and body armor and walkie-talkies. That makes them immune to whatever the people would do. I think you want to correct the ideology of the pig and the mentality of the slave catcher. You meet them with equal force. All power to the motherfucking people. No power to the pig.
Ron, I want to start with you, man. Thoughts?
You want to start with me?
I want to start with you, bro.
I'm about to burn this shit down. Like, yo, bro, like,
you hype, right?
no. No. Yo, it's always like a light skin, like
Yeah, like
It's
mixed
a half-breed.
nigga that's
It's always
trying
a half-breed.
to
It's
trying
always
to
a
do
half-breed.
too much, my nigga. Like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Like, yo, bro, like, first off, yo, I don't hate nobody. I fuck with everybody. But when it comes down to protection and shit like that, like, No, it's not for everybody. If you're supposed to be a Black Panther Party, it should be for. It's not for everybody. It's for Black people.
Well.
Nah,
the Black Panther Party was started by Fred Hampton, and Fred Hampton also started the Rainbow Coalition.
Rainbow Coalition means a whole different thing nowadays.
Now.
No. So why are you commingling the two though? Just because it was
started by the same person?
I think it's just
you wait. Why you say he started the Rainbow Coalition?
Fred Hampton.
He did.
Yeah.
Is that true? You sure?
I'll fact check it now while we're talking. But yeah.
And what? Jesse Jackson took it over or something like that, or started run with it. Jesse Jackson did the Rainbow Coalition.
You're right.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. They both from Chicago, right? They both from that area. I think Jesse Jackson is from. I think he's from Chicago. I'm not positive, but yo, my thing is this: Black people, y'all need to stay out of other people's business. Mind your own business, yo. It's like yo. It's mad shit going on with Black people. Even when some shit ain't going on in the world, it's always some shit going on with Black people. They always need protection, right? Yeah. So what?
Fred Hampton led the Illinois chapter of the Black Panther Party and founded the original Rainbow Coalition, a multiracial alliance. Yeah.
So when did Jesse come in?
Jesse came in after. A groundbreaking alliance formed by young lords, Puerto Rican, young patriots, poor white, to create a united front against systematic oppression.
Okay.
I mean, it makes sense because
it makes sense.
Usually the hoods are filled with Black and Spanish people.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, all right, I got my Black shit, but then we need to connect with the other groups or whatever people, right? That hence they're is founded by the same person, but they're separate in a sense, right? So, but when it comes down to the Black Panther Party, if you're supposed to be protecting the Black community, do that for the Black community or whatever.
Okay.
Don't jump into this ICE shit or whatever. Like it's like, and that's the thing, yo. But it's like Black people want to hop in and they want to protest and all this other shit like that. But when some shit go on with us, like nobody ain't trying to do shit for y'all.
Well, what if we're the best protesters? What if you can't be used, you're useless?
What are you talking about?
What if you can't be used, you're useless? What if they know, yo, we got to turn the shit up. We need the help of the Blacks.
No.
So the ICE situation, I mean, think about how many people live in certain areas that this guy might be representing that are undocumented immigrants.
I don't believe none of this shit. I've been on that same boat too. I think there's a reason why a lot of the figureheads are mixed.
What do you mean?
Protesting,
yeah.
Advocacy, chaos, these whole agendas, they're financed by other people. Like these niggas be
George
getting
Soros
paid.
and them.
These niggas be getting paid, right?
Yeah.
To do shit, right? To incite shit, right? It's like, yo, bro, like, who are you?
So
niggas just pop up out of nowhere and like he's the leader. So telling niggas to get guns and get bigger guns and like, yo, bro, who are we to listen to you, my nigga? Like,
I understand that. And then
you trying to get a nigga shot? Like, what are you doing?
At the same time, none of us have any of you guys witnessed any of these ICE raids?
Fuck all the ICE raids, right? Let's like, yo, when has being loud ever resulted in people winning a war? It's better if you move in silence, right? You don't have to be loud. Be quiet. When you got niggas in front of the camera telling you what they gonna do, these niggas they getting paid by somebody.
I don't disagree.
Do you think BLM got anything done?
I don't disagree with that, but
they wasn't supposed to get nothing done.
So the reason
you think the civil rights movement got anything done?
Yeah, of course.
They were loud.
Of course.
So that's something that was loud. The civil rights
they got what was supposed what they was getting funding is what they got done. What they were getting funded for is what they got done.
Yeah.
Right?
understand.
We can't have separate. We need all of them. We need you to bring. This is another thing. BLM is like, all right, calm these niggas down, right? The niggas that's really mad, right? There's some people that's really mad. We need somebody to calm them down. We'll give you money to calm them down. You gotta understand, some of these places that finance this shit, to give $5 million, $10 million, that's nothing.
Okay, so let's take BLM off the table. The civil rights movement.
But why shouldn't they be? Why shouldn't they be funded? I mean, if you're going to develop something to encourage people to, like, wars are funded, and wars are encouraged to, like, World War II had to be funded. They had to fight the fucking Nazis.
Well, what's the agenda though?
The agenda is to overcome the evils of, if our points don't agree, all
right, no, okay, all right. The Nazis were where?
In Germany.
Why do I have anything to do with it?
Because if an evil starts in one space, it can spread. And just like and it's just as simple as the Colorado school shooting.
Anything
Colorado
that's bad
school shooting, people, once you're exposed to that shit, people, put that shit into their minds, and then they start to express that shit too. That's how you ended up with after the first Batman came out, the niggas shot up the movie theater. That's why we got all these school mass shootings now, because one person decided in their mind, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to act out and do some crazy shit. So when people register that in their minds, they're like, oh, I can do it too. And then eventually it creates a whole, like, we wouldn't have neo-Nazis if there was an original Nazi.
So you feel like we are fighting everything that goes wrong in any other country that's not here or it has nothing to do with us, just because it's bad. We fighting all evils. All right. So in essence, you're saying in the United States of America, we don't have no evil. We don't fight because all the shit, we do so much fighting and we snuff shit out before it gets too bad, before it spreads. So nothing goes wrong. No, it's nothing bad out here that we can fight against.
I think America needs to handle their own evils as well. But if somebody's out there creating a certain chaos in the world, it's like if Russia can conquer Ukraine, what makes them think that they won't try it with the United States if somehow we get on bad grounds?
So you feel like niggas just be doing shit just to be good Samaritans to help niggas out?
I think
would you do that? Would you do that? Right? Would you go like, yo, I could go out today and you could go out today too, right? And then nigga be like, yo, I'm dead broke. Yo, can you give me $100? You'd be like, no, I'm not giving you $100, right? Because it doesn't serve me to give you $100, right?
I think.
But if you say, yo, if you give me $100, I'll wash your car, I'll clean your house, I'll clean up all the dog shit at your crib. You'd be like, all right, I'll take that. Yeah, it benefits you, right? Niggas only do shit that benefits them, right? And when you let's go back to the whole Nazi
I don't
thing.
agree with that. I think
most niggas is not giving something significant for nothing.
I agree that most niggas won't do it for nothing, but no. Actually, no. I do disagree with that. I think people like to help people. I think if I see a person on the street and he's asking for some money, yeah.
That's why I said $100. I didn't say $1. I said $100.
Now, if I had $100 to give, I would give somebody $100. Now, I'm not going to give a bum $100 knowing that he's going to take it and buy drugs.
Why not? You help
a lot of people think that you would give people without means money to keep them from coming into your house or breaking into your thing, which would bring the conversation full focus towards war is sometimes to combat evil, and evil spirals into different things.
Yeah.
To bring it back to the Black Panther Party, I'm thinking they're looking at it like, okay, if they're doing this to the Hispanic community, our community's next.
Yeah,
and they're looking at it to like stomp it out from the beginning.
I definitely.
If I was to make sense of what they were doing and if I was to look at it at like, okay, if you were gonna do things from like a good level, because like anybody who's watching is watching to see. And if we're doing math, we're looking like, all right, they doing like that.
That's the excuse black people use all the time.
Who's next on the summer jam screen?
That's
once they start going.
But you know what? You know what the constant is? You know what the constant is for everything? Is that it never happens to black people, right?
No.
Oh, yo, what if it's us? What if it's us? What if it's us? But it don't happen, right? When they were just talking about,
no, that's not true. That's not true.
It's not happening. It hasn't happened.
That's
right?
not
when
true.
They start profiling
black people have.
How long this shit been going on now?
Black people have been attacked by ICE too. Black people have been a victim. From what I've seen, black people have also been victims of
Black
ICE.
Americans, black citizens, black Caribbean people. Who? What black people?
You're next, right? Like you don't. See
they've been next for the last year, bro. They've been thinking they've been next for the last year. When it's gonna happen? Tell me when it's gonna happen.
3 more years since work at it.
Okay, all right. Let's keep waiting. Let's keep waiting for it to happen.
First of all,
so you don't think it's gonna happen? You don't think once they're done with the Hispanic community, they're gonna start looking at mentally like darker skinned people, and how they're gonna tell you from a Haitian?
No. I'm not even thinking about it that way. Here's what I think. Here's what I see.
Soon.
Here's what I see.
Why not? Why wait?
Here's what I see.
Why are we waiting?
Because they not done
with the Haitians. Let's go get the Haitians.
I don't.
Why we waiting? Why we waiting? They're not ready for that fight yet.
All right.
Right now,
if you tell profiling. What's the order? What's the order?
Hispanics and Chinese people that you could see. People that you could see.
Are they getting Chinese people too?
Yeah, they snatched them Chinese people like crazy.
I ain't hear about the Chinese people. I didn't know they sent Chinese people.
Like
you heard about Chinese people getting hemmed up?
You could look at somebody and
I was going to ask that actually.
Yeah.
How many people other than Hispanics have been a victim of ICE's over?
I think it's Asian is number one. Chinese is like second. It's a distant
I didn't hear about the Asian,
but it is second.
That's news to me. That's the first time I heard the Asian.
Okay, well.
Listen,
I think it's anybody that
did you hear about the Asians?
You could profile about the Asians.
I didn't hear.
You heard about the Asians getting?
I didn't hear about Asians, but I heard about Spanish and I heard about black people.
I heard about Asian. I heard about Hispanic.
I heard about Hispanics and I heard about black people. Here's my thing. Slavery was a thing in America. When slavery was abolished, what did they put in eventually? The prison system, redlining, segregation, all of that shit was to keep a foot on black people's neck. We still fought against that shit, but it didn't stop white supremacy. It didn't stop racism. So the next thing when a bully is bullying somebody, and that person eventually stands up to him, what does the bully eventually do? Go find another nigga to bully.
Okay, I get it.
So they found.
All right.
So
Can we do this?
They found another group to bully.
Let's do this for a second, right? Let's take the emotion out of it, right?
I don't have any emotion.
All right, you don't. But I'm saying the way you're describing it does have emotion in it, right? So you feel like if I look at it from a business perspective, the country being a business, right? I'm going to get niggas out of here that's on my nipple. That's not giving anything. They making money. They're not paying taxes. They're not doing this. They're not doing that.
But that's what it is.
Hold on. So they taking legal citizens that work, pay taxes, and all that shit.
I didn't say they're taking legal citizens, but they are. But from the stories that I've heard and certain things that I've seen on social media, because again, my point was how many of us have actually witnessed it.
All right. All right. So what do
they have? But they killed that white woman because the white woman was trying to warn people that ICE was coming.
Okay.
And not only did he kill her, he shot her while she tried to drive away and called her a fucking bitch.
All right. So like this is what I'm trying to say. Let's take the emotion out. Let's not why are we talking about that? You talking about Hispanic people. Talk about the Hispanic people.
So but it's inhumane. It is inhumane. You can't take the emotional. I mean the what's the word you used? What's the word you use?
I said the emotions. Take the emotions.
Okay,
out
you
of
can't take the emotion. You can't take the emotions out of it when you're dealing with people, because
sometimes you have to, right? Because you get niggas that get on the internet, say grab a gun, go to war type of shit or whatever. That's emotion, right?
I'm not worried about
I'm
not worried about the go to war niggas.
All right, so
I'm not worried about the go to war niggas. I'm talking about a business. When you're dealing with a business, if you're thinking about it as a business, there's still, if you ever took a business class, there is a ethics. There's a code of ethics.
Okay.
If you're violating code of ethics, then you're not doing.
Who's violating the code of ethics? And this is the thing. I'm not
the way that
bro.
The mishandling of people by ICE.
All right, hold on.
When you're doing business, the people are the product.
We gotta keep it 1,000 though. Holly, we got to keep it 1,000, right? And this is not, there's no disrespect to anybody, because I got mad niggas that I fuck with that's Hispanic, whatever, right? We're talking about the way they're being handled, but like the way they get over here is like, that's inhumane, but they go through it to get over here, right? So when you're getting shipped out, like, oh, now you need humanity. You understand what I'm saying? So all right, we can't really use that.
That's
right?
Not true though. That's not true though. There's a lot of people.
Niggas die trying to get over here, right? So they risk life and limb to get over here.
Niggas
right?
die trying to get over.
So it's
trying to get over here
because we talking about how they get detained, bro.
Send that money.
But that's
Trump.
not true though. That's not true.
Send that money, Trump.
There a lot of motherfuckers have come over here and just not done the paperwork. They've bought a house, they've had kids, they've gotten married, they've contributed to society. They just didn't do the paperwork.
That's fucked up. Right? All right. So wait, okay.
They're being mishandled. They're like jungle creatures.
We chilling, right? And I'd be like, yo,
one more back and forth, and then
all right. Yeah. All right. Let's just say
put the cherry on it.
Let's just say I say, yo, bro,
I'll put the cherry on it.
Holly, what you doing? You be like, nah, I'm chilling. Come through with me or whatever like that. Yo, I'm about to go see my cousin or whatever this Saturday and third. Let's go chill with this nigga. He live on TA, whatever like that. Yo, yeah, he hustling shit like that. You know,
let's go stop you there. I'm not going with you.
Oh, no, all right. This is my example though. But then we go there, we chilling or whatever. He get ran up on.
Yeah,
we get hemmed up, right? Are we saying, oh, this shit is wrong? This, that, and the third. We know where we at. We know who we chilling with. We know the circumstances, my nigga. You know what I mean? We know this is a possibility, right? We know who we fucking with. We know who we chilling with, right?
No, I think the difference is, if you're not a criminal, you shouldn't be treated like one. If you're not an acting criminal, if we're on terrorists and me and you were just there and we're law-abiding citizens and we have kids and we have shit, I'm gonna be tight.
What you say first?
What?
What's the first thing you said?
If we're on terrorist Ave,
you said I'm not going.
Yeah, I said This
is what I'm trying to say.
I know I'm not going because it's an inhumane situation.
Okay, wait.
It's inhumane behavior.
One quick difference. I'm off again. Yeah. One quick difference that may or may not change the argument or not, right? The way that the country is trying to frame it. If you take Holly's point of view where he says an acting criminal, right? The way the country is trying to frame it is that the fact that you have not done that paperwork, that's a crime.
Acting criminal, yeah.
That's a crime in itself.
Right.
So,
and I understand that.
Driving around expired license.
I mean, listen, if there could be a better way.
You just said it. You just said it. If I'm driving and my license is suspended and I don't know it, and a cop pulls me out the car,
I think you know it.
You know it.
You know it. You know your license. You know.
All right. Okay. All right.
If
I'm driving and I know my license is suspended, and a cop pulls me over, I don't expect the cop to pull me out the car, beat the shit out of me, and then handcuff me and throw me in the back of the car.
If you're resisting,
I didn't shoot nobody.
We got to stop the emotions.
If you're resisting,
we're not even getting there.
No.
Like, yo, you think? Like,
It's not emotions. It's
yo,
a
bro,
code
I'm
of
not
ethics.
shooting. No, I'm not trying to
It's
shoot
a
nobody.
code of
Let's
ethics.
keep it on the base. Let's not do the theatrics or something.
It's a code of ethics.
It's probably mad niggas that get pulled out. Like, all right, you got to come with me. Everybody ain't getting like, punched in their face and
That-
pulled.
that's what
Like, yo, it's not, I don't think it's like that all the time.
With
I think that's
ICE-
what we see
with
on
ICE-
the news when it gets to that point.
I understand that. I understand
Final
that.
word. You get the final word on it.
I understand that.
Put the cherry on it.
I understand that. But the fact that people are being treated like that when they're not, when I like you just pulled me over, and you're beating the shit out of me, and people got it on camera. But I didn't fight you. I didn't shoot nobody. I didn't kill anybody. I'm not a fucking criminal. I get it. If you want to, if you're coming to get me because I'm not legally documented to be here, fine. But handle it if you're gonna do a business, if you're gonna do it in a business manner, handle it in the code of ethics. And I get people are gonna act like animals, so treat the people like animals that act like animals. But don't just assume that everybody's gonna be an animal, because that's the same shit. That is kind of the same shit that black people had to endure, was that we were treated like animals even though we weren't. So I understand why black people would be like, yeah, I'm gonna fight for those motherfuckers. Because not all these motherfuckers, like my neighbor, he's an illegal alien, you know what they say, but that nigga worked hard, and that nigga got a family.
Right.
If ICE come in here and bust his chops and take his kids from him, fuck ICE. And I get it. It's honestly, it's none of my business. So because I live here, I'm born here, I'm whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're going to handle like a business, like you said, there's a code of ethics. Handle like a code of ethics. Don't treat everybody like fucking animals.
Well said. Thank you. I know I get the juice flowing.
Yeah, I wanted to say something else, but we got to move on. So all right, we gonna move on. We'll move on.
Yeah, we can stay on that.
Yeah.
All right. We go to the top of the list. Let's go to homie on the side over here. Yeah.
Okay.
Start right there.
What's his name? I think his name. He always saying some fly shit. I give him credit. He's a
Well spoken.
Yeah, he well spoken guy. Whatever. This is tonight's conversation. Let's jump right into it.
Is not money. Provision is not money. Provision is infrastructure. If a man has the ability, the mind, the mental sharpness, and the fortitude to come into your life and provide real infrastructure, then he is a provider. There are seasons in a person's life where they 50 might not look like half the bills, but if he shows up in other ways to supplement and make it make sense, you got to understand that. And I'm sorry, ladies, I'm not sending this as a shot to discourage you, sending it as a shot to wake up. If the only thing you know of provision is a paycheck, then you know nothing of it. If that's what you think a man being a provider is, you have no clue what a real provider is supposed to do. That's why so many kept women are lonely.
That's real.
Your paycheck, bitch.
That's a change in faith.
Yeah.
What's your first thoughts, Hallie?
So I have what we call baby mamas who thought that way that he's describing, that my provision to my kids when they were distant was just shoveling out money. But I'm not fucking made of money. So it's like when I can't give you money, I need to provide what he called infrastructure. There's it's difficult trying to handle kids from a distance. But there's also a way to manage it. And in the times that I tried to manage it, they were looking for money because they thought money was provision. So I understand where he's coming from my angle because of baby mothers. He seems like he's coming more from a relationship level.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't have, at some point I didn't have relationships with those women anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So when it came to the kid, they felt
well,
like,
you still have relationship, not romantically.
not romantic,
Yeah.
but yeah, when I tried to provide other things for my kids, they just wanted money. And it turned into them trying to turn my kids against me because I wasn't giving them money.
What's the difference between infrastructure and control?
Well, infrastructure is more like, to me, infrastructure in this situation is like what do you call it? Constructive criticism, like discipline.
Right. Does it come with limitations? Does infrastructure come with, if you don't follow this infrastructure, the provision will stop? Is it unconditional?
I think infrastructure should be unconditional, because you got to learn something new every day. You got to build as you grow. You got to build.
Yeah.
This is not, you stay the same throughout your life, because nobody's perfect. You always got to learn something. You always got to figure yourself out on a daily basis. I would never say I was even with those baby mothers, I would never say I was a perfect father. But I tried to provide a level of, let me bring my kids together. Let me make sure that even though they have different mothers, let me make sure that they have a building relationship where there's never been a situation where, if you don't listen to me, I'm just not going to provide it for you. I'm still going to do what I got to do for you. I don't think, I think control is more of a,
It's a fine line, man.
I don't think it's a fine line. I think it's two completely different things. I think control and infrastructure are two different things. I think provision. I think provision and control could almost be similar.
Okay.
I just realized this shit. It's men's fault. It's men's fault.
It's always men's fault.
It's men's fault. No. It's really men's fault.
I think it's always. I've always said that for years.
You know what
it's always
it is?
Men's fault.
All right, so this is the thing. Like, sorry, yeah. So we see each other at dance all the time, right? And the reason why we all can take our kids to dance, because we live with the kids,
right?
But even if you're not with the mom, you could still live by the kid and you could still take them to dance, right? A lot of the times, like, a single man, you could kind of do your own thing. You can get used to being a single man. A woman she can't get used to being a single woman in most instances. Sometimes when the man will take custody, right? And nobody's perfect or whatever, right? But it's like the infrastructure is what we do, right? Because we're in the house with these children, and then, like, we could take them places, we take them to their activities, we take them to school, picking up from school, whatever, how's your grades or whatever, this, that, and the third. Even if we curate or we help within their social shit or their activities and shit, you could still speak to them about school. Yo, you did your homework? How's just whatever, this, that, and the third, right? But I think that a lot of dudes get caught up in, like, I left the mom, I'm paying for my child, I'm moving on with my life, in a sense. And no, you shouldn't allow that woman you can't move somewhere else. We still have to live close. We don't have to live together, but we have to live close to each other because we share something. We share this child, right?
Yeah.
And then, no, like, I could take him to football practice. You got to take him to karate or some shit like that. Or I could do karate, this, that, and the third. But a lot of niggas, like, I'll pay for it. You take him. And it's like, that's where the woman feels like, I'm doing all this shit by myself. You think this money means something?
Yeah.
I gotta work. I gotta take him to this, that, and the third. Yeah, you paying for the shit.
Then I can't work because I gotta take him this. I can't do overtime. I can't do these things.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Yeah.
I'm working full time. I'm running social life and all that shit, right? And I'm just saying, in most instances where the man is able to, the child is with the mother and the man, is separate. We do get caught up in the, like, what he's saying is that the provision thing, like as far as money is tied to money, it's like, but a lot of niggas just give money and they don't give time.
Yeah.
And is a lot of niggas that's in that situation don't have a lot of money. So the money you giving ain't fucking significant. You know what I mean? It's like you giving $100 a week or some shit. It's like, it's not like you giving thousands of dollars a week and you making this chick life easier, which you could, you know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like, all right, like, that's why you always hear the same shit from a bunch of different women. You think that bullshit money you give me do something?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And we gotta, if we don't want to be considered just provision on a money or a paycheck scale, we gotta, the same way as the group of us, the way we'll fucking pull up at the same time, sit out the car and talk all the time on the block outside of a fucking dance school, bro.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
And we miss
you still got to do that.
Missing Hub.
Yeah, yeah, bro. So
shout out to Hub.
When you like, yo, bro, and I could get it. I get it, bro. Like, nigga, like, yo, I'm single. I'm dating, fucking these hoes. You know, I'm doing. You know, I pay.
There's a single mother. There's a single father. One such thing you never heard of single father sounds weird, right? Single mother is a real demographic of people. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Single fathers is like, I got a baby mother. I throw a little paper. Only thing you probably hearing about is like, yo, they're taking this money out the child support and all that. But let me be an advocate of some men who allow their child's mother to leave. A lot of times it's their idea. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And they feel like they're helping her because usually she's leaving to go somewhere where she could make the money work for her, or she has employment or something like that.
That's the infrastructure part, though.
I'm sorry. Yeah, right. Now I don't. I don't really have experience in this.
Not a baby daddy.
No. Well, technically, yeah, I am. But I do feel that once, let's say, the kid goes across state lines or to a different state, it pretty much becomes about money because you can't be there. You can't be there in that infrastructure situation. And then I also believe that the discipline, like, how do you discipline someone from a couple states away?
Distance.
You know, and then the money now becomes the golden carrot at this point. Right, because all you can say is, if you don't do this,
I won't give you.
Then I won't give you this. Right? That's where the money now becomes tied to that. That's the only bargaining chip that you have at that point.
Question though: do you think most niggas will fight to be like, nah, I need you to stay here?
I think, most is generous. Probably, maybe not most. Maybe not most.
It might be a handful. There are some. I think if we're like, I watched you do it.
I watched you do it.
Yeah.
On a couple of occasions, I've watched you do it.
It sucked.
Right. And some just say, well, all right, well, I guess that's just kind of the way it has to go. And then, but I definitely don't think it's it's kind of like an automatic recipe for the money becoming the controlling factor.
But it is the man's fault. It is the man's fault because it depends on how you handle it. Because you can do long distance infrastructure, but it comes with being the man, taking the initiative to be like, all right, well, just because my kid is distant doesn't mean you got to split the time.
Okay,
you got to put the time in.
I hear what you're saying.
You got to find. A man has to find he has to take the initiative.
There's no excuse.
To put the time,
we don't get the excuses.
To put the time in.
we don't get to have those excuses.
Timing, right? Yeah. And when I say that's what I was going to speak about, timing, right? So I think what happens is that people break up. They spend so much time battling each other as the man, because we not on the same type of time as a woman. A woman could just be on some other shit, some flighty shit or whatever. You got to start building the infrastructure then, where it's like, we're not together anymore.
Yeah.
Right? We don't fuck with each other like that, but we have to build the infrastructure for the child. Right away. Right. To get that woman to be like, no, I can't leave like this my child is tied to their father. I can't just bounce or whatever like that. Like there are some women, right? And they do that shit because they might, I'm not gonna say they're better or whatever, this, that, and the third. Some women will just be like, I'm out of here, right?
Yeah.
But it's some women that even if the nigga's not on no like the type of time that we're talking about, they'll still think about it. Like, you know, I can't. They tell their girlfriends like, nah, I can't take him away from her father or her from
a
my father.
Who takes accountability. Now,
Exactly.
Here's the thing with my situation. Both of my baby mothers thought that them leaving New York was going to build them a better life. You know where they are right now? They're not doing any close better than me or as good as I am. They're not living nowhere near as good as I am.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're talking about is a woman who could take accountability, but women are not prone to take accountability.
All right,
that's where it becomes the man's fault, because then now a man has to come and clean up that dirty work.
Let me ask you this question though. You don't have to answer if you don't want to answer, but like when
I'm on the book, that means no book, baby.
That means no answer.
All right, so when you guys split and you figured like, yo, all right, this is not going to be a love thing no more. We have a child. We're dealing with a situation. Mm-hmm. How long did you battle based on your relationship of not fucking with each other and kind of like, all right,
so
the
be
child
blinded by
that, and then be like, all right, after we already fighting, and then it's like, I'm out here. No, I got my kid or whatever like that. This, that, and the third. Like, or was it, yo, fuck all the shit we talking about. All right, we not fucking with each other. The kid. Or it's like,
how soon did it turn over to the child?
Me personally, it was immediately. Me personally, it was immediately. I can't speak for every other dude because I've seen other dudes drop the ball with that shit. I've seen too many other dudes drop the ball with that shit. And I've also tried to encourage other dudes to be like, yo, don't do that. You take charge of the situation and make sure that you care for that kid. Fuck what she's doing to you. Fuck how she's treating you. Fuck how that, you know, the baby mother, what she's saying, how she feels, whatever. Let's focus on it. Tell her, let's focus on the kid, because I've had these conversations with my baby mothers where I'm like, yo, what you're doing right now is not beneficial for our kid. So I'm not gonna say I'm an anomaly, but for some reason in my mind, wherever I've always been on the no, let's focus on the kid situation. Don't beef with me because of the relationship we had in the past. But that's just me. I can't speak for every other dude.
No, that's most niggas that try to steal papers.
I understand, but you know what?
You know what I mean?
But it's also niggas. It's also niggas that don't want to take accountability either.
Yeah, of course. You just give them money and then just go.
I could understand. I'm not saying it's right, but like, yo, bro, it's like, all right, you going? How much you need?
Because you don't want the drama.
All right,
you don't want to deal with the drama.
Some niggas feel like they could move on with their lives, and they're like, yo, I see my kid when I want to see my kid, and then they go back home. You know what I mean? I can send money.
That's just like you said, it's where it's men's fault, because you're not supposed to. That's not how you're supposed to take initiative.
Yo, they don't value.
All right, so I'm sorry.
No.
So when I used to work at Chase, they like, yo, as a banker, you get them a checking account, then you get them with a savings account, then you try to get them with investments, then you try to give them a mortgage. The more products you give them, the stronger the relationship to the client, right?
Yeah.
The more shit you tied into your kid, they can't leave, right? The more entrenched you are in your kid's life, they can't go. Your mother can't leave. It's like you're gonna take them out of this, that, and the third. Like you're gonna uproot their entire life just because you feel away and you want to move somewhere.
Well put.
But a lot of times niggas will take that as a like, all right, well, I could really be. It's like absentee and shit. Like, what you need? $100 or $200 a week? All right, cool. Like, all right, cool.
It's dude's fault.
You want to send the baby up for a week or two during summer? All right, cool. And then they go back, and I live my life, and I could date. I could, you know what I mean?
Right. You know what the fuck happened to me when I tried to get my kid a bank account? I was like, I didn't have my daughter's social security number. I hit her mother up and was like, yo, I need a social security because I'm trying to get a bank account for her. She was like, I'm not comfortable with giving you that. What?
That's wild.
I said, all I got to do is check my files. I just wanted to do it quick because I thought you would be on the same page with me to be able to do that, to be able to provide that.
I could like my baby mother for her social security number and she'll give it to me.
I got, but what's fucked up?
How does it get that bad though?
Yeah,
I want to know, how does it get that bad?
Dealing with bitter bitches, man.
Yeah.
All right, no, wait.
Bitter
You
bitch.
can say they bitter, but I want to hear what you feel like you did wrong to make it get that bitter.
So what I did wrong is that I just didn't, as a young man, I just didn't keep it real. I didn't keep it real. I wasn't straightforward. I wasn't communicating properly, which has always been my problem.
That's accountability. That's good.
Improper communication. And it wasn't just yo, fuck how you feel. Let's deal with the kid. Sometimes, I was always on the fuck how you feel. Let's deal with the kid. But when she's like, no, I don't want to deal with the kid. I want to let out my frustrations on you. I mean, what do you do in a situation like that? At some point it becomes too triggering and it was just like, all right, fuck you. No, fuck you. No, fuck you. And then you realize, all right, well, we didn't even discuss nothing about the kid. We just got in a fuck you battle.
That's what I'm saying. Like, imagine a relationship goes sour and you have a bunch of those and you never get to the kid. You're not building. Yeah, exactly. And you're not building that infrastructure, right? And it's
like most of them is that way.
All right, it's like, yo, I'm gonna do the worst shit I could do to trigger you or get at you. I could give a fuck about the kid. I just want to make you feel bad, so I'm gonna do whatever I feel like will fuck you up in the head. And if it's taking you to court, if it's moving, if it's this, if it's that, and as men, I feel like in certain situations that you may have to deal with where it's like, all right, well, even if you build an infrastructure, right? And a new man comes into that woman's life, that woman is to the point where it's like, yo, well, their father is active in their life, right? And that's very key, the words that I'm saying. The father is active in their life. You know what I mean? It's not like, yo, yeah, they pops, yeah, he and whatever. Right? Their pops is active in their life. So if you have any issues with them, or maybe you should speak to him and he'll tell you how he sees fit. If something happens here, how you should deal with his kids.
It's difficult, man, because again, women are not prone to be accountable, especially in those situations. So you're not gonna have a woman be like, it's rare that you'll have a woman be like, well, I'm moving on my life. I'm meeting this new dude, but my kid's father is active in their life. So, if you're going to deal with our kid, this new guy, if you're going to deal with our kid, you gotta address him as well. Not a lot of women are on that type.
Like I'm saying, infrastructure should be accountability proof, right? Infrastructure should have things in place for everything like that. And infrastructure means I'm going to give to you. Same way, I'm not bringing every random chick around my child. You're not going to do that. And then it's kind of like infrastructure is do as I do, not as I say, always too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're going to see how I move, and I'm going to move according to what I'm telling you and what I want you to do. And we're going to put our kid first. You know what I mean? And I'm going to honor everything that we're putting forward,
Well, GB, I'm sorry, GB, I have a question. So with your situation, right?
Sure.
Because yours was a marriage.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So how much of it was a battle of wits before it got to the child, or you were able to, because, well, luckily for you, everybody stayed in the same area.
Well, that was the only way it was going to work. Because I felt like
was there a lot, like, how fast did you guys move out of bickering back and forth about things in order to get to the infrastructure part?
Within a couple of weeks, like within a couple of days, honestly, once we realized our thing wasn't going to work, I never shortchanged how important I was in my child's life. I always knew my daughter was very important. Like, it was very important to have her under my infrastructure, bigger than money, bigger than anything. It was never an option to leave. You couldn't leave. Like, you can't. You're going to have to work it out here. Anything you do is going to have to work out because I'm here. You know what I mean? And I wasn't going to leave. There's no leaving. Yeah. You know what I mean? We have this kid here. We're going to raise her here. Like, we did this thing here. So this is where we're going to be. You know what I mean? And this is where we're going to do this work. And the infrastructure was important. You know what I mean? I had her half of the week. I had to make lunch, iron uniforms, to get her on the bus, all that. You know what I'm saying? And she make dinner, go food shopping. I was a part-time dad. She was a part-time mom. And it was like, yo, we're going to share this kid. You know what I mean? Maybe that, when I look at it back in hindsight, maybe I might give a kid like an identity process, like, having two separate households. Maybe it's a little weird, you know what I mean? But then I kind of thought that it was going to be the only way to make it work.
Two separate households is not easy. I grew up in a two separate household situation. Yeah. It's not easy to deal with. Mm-hmm. And yes, it does bring some sort of I don't know if an identity crisis. I can say identity crisis, but but it is like
question.
Yeah.
Because that's a good point. You brought up it wasn't easy.
Yeah.
Was it not easy because, once again, your parents were married as well?
Yeah.
Right. Was it not easy because of going from just town to town, or was it not easy because of the relationship between the two people that had to be?
It wasn't easy because of lack of infrastructure. It wasn't easy because of lack of communication, proper communication. It was
right, because the days were down packed, right? The days and the times were down packed, but the other stuff.
It was also going to war on a daily basis.
Okay.
Like, when my parents divorced, I knew that they didn't like each other and they beefed with each other.
Yeah.
So it was, with me personally, they put me right in the middle of it. Mm. It's not like they left me out of it. Yeah. They put me right in the middle of it. So I was kind of the messenger between their beef.
That's terrible.
So for me personally, it wasn't easy.
Yeah.
But in my personal situation, I always try to keep the kids out of it.
Right.
They brought the kids in it. The baby mamas would talk.
Use them.
They would use the kids as collateral.
Mm.
It's not easy dealing in a situation like that.
Yeah.
The infrastructure it has to be a cooperation.
Yes.
It has to be cooperation. It can't just be one-sided.
Yeah.
I
understand. You got the infrastructure. Don't mean like you're the administrator.
I understand what dude was saying, and I understand you when you say it's men's fault. But when you try to build something, you can't build it by yourself. You need a community to help you build the shit.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But see, the thing is, I think men, we know women. We know what they want, what they need, right? Mm. But when you don't fuck with a woman no more and you out, it's like, fuck you. You know what I mean?
Said it, yeah.
But let's just say, for instance, if you tell your baby moms, like, yo, we ain't work out, but yo, you were ill moms. Mm. If you give her a compliment, right? Mm. Let's fly shit for her.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you give me credit?
That's infrastructure.
That's something that will make her be like, yo, when you building your infrastructure, if she feels good about what you're building for you as you move forward, even though you're not in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
You give her compliments, right? She might be in a whole new relationship with a nigga that's not giving her no compliments.
Yeah,
like, you set them up for, you a good ass moms, you do a good job with them kids, man. Like,
exactly.
Even though we ain't work out, I'm glad I had some kids with you versus some of the other. You know what I mean?
But that was my mother and my father's situation.
Mm.
My father always played her up on a pedestal. Like, she could, you know what I mean? And my mother in return, say that again.
Yeah.
And my mother in return would do the same, even though he was doing all kinds of wrong, all kinds of wrong to her last days. She would play him up. If I would come complaining,
try it again. I don't know.
If I would
that a light went out.
Oh,
battery died.
Yeah, probably battery died. All right, so bye. Okay, so
you good.
Is it good?
You a little darker.
A little
all right, it's fine. Yeah. It's fine. So, like I said, but I believe a lot of it was based on how, like, for instance, if she would beef on him, right? He'd come in and she get the beefing, nigga would literally just take it, right?
Yeah.
And then, yes, he would kind of like stroke her ego. You know, Miss T, I'm over here. I'm sorry. Whatever the case was. Listen, I got this. I brought this. Like, he would like humble himself enough to get the smoke out. The smoke is gone. All right, we good? Okay, cool. Like, he, and so yes, I can see that working out. Even though, like I said, sometimes it's probably really tough to take shots, pause, and you know what I mean, and digest them, because everybody wants to defend themselves, right?
Yeah, sure.
Everybody's on the defensive to a degree. In my marriage, sometimes I get defensive off of the smallest thing that happens.
All of us, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The garbage didn't go out. It could be simple like that. Well, the garbage didn't go out because I was over here doing this. You had me driving over here. When I literally could have just been like, damn, my bad. Yeah. Fucking got caught up over here doing whatever. Let me get that garbage out. Right? Because that it helps the system move. Right? I do think going forward for the young guys out there, I know it's gonna be really tough, but because a lot of time, women like to talk shit sometimes. You know what I mean? It's kind of part of it. But once we go back and forth, it just kind of inflates the situation, and you never get to the goal, which is the kid, and in raising the kid in a proper situation, I guess.
Yeah. All right. So we went down the road, but like, all right. So you want to end off this conversation as far as
Ryan Davis?
No. Before we end this, the infrastructure to be built without necessarily relying on money. Even not in a situation where it's a fractured situation when you guys have a child.
Well, it's easy. It's easy. I got this, and then we can keep it moving. Presence over presence.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
But does that also fall in the same, in the same category when you don't have kids together?
I think so.
Yeah,
presence for, like, you still got to fuck with the mother a little bit. You got to deal with each other.
You do.
But if you're a constant in your child's life, it's no way they could remove you.
Yeah, but if you're getting in that car and getting on that plane, if you're doing things, well, the way, bring it back to me, the way I established infrastructure was, there was one birthday party, one Christmas. We opened up Christmas presents together.
Oh, even into
my new relationships, either to her new relationships, we were there every Christmas until she was damn near 18. I woke up, went to her house, went to her mother's house, whatever. Wow. And we opened up Christmas. Birthday parties were always one party. No two parties.
But okay.
Nothing like that.
The key to that.
The infrastructure. It showed the illusion. Graduations.
But wait, there's a key there. Okay. And
soccer games.
That's what I meant. It was
whatever.
Someone
as a unit.
But someone had to humble themselves enough to do that.
Both of us had to humble
ourselves. Instead of fighting for position.
Yeah.
Right? Because it could have been easy for you to say, well, fuck that. I bought these gifts and I'm going to do it over here. Same thing that happens over there. She's like, I bought these. Right. But
that's what y'all do over there. I'm going to come over there. I'm going to do my thing over here. I'm going to wake up, do my thing over here. Then I'll be over there. We're going to sit, do her thing, give her a hug, bounce. I do my thing. Even when I had another child, you know what I mean? I left, went over there, did her little Christmas thing, came back. If she wanted to come back with me, she should come back. If she want to stay there, she can stay there. You have to let that individual person know that, you know, you matter. You have a family. You know what I mean? Your family might be some kind of blended family, and your family might not be together, but your life, your history, who you are, it matters. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna just pile you in with whatever's happening with whatever rhythm that we're going to, whoever we're fucking with now, whatever new bitch that we.
It almost still.
It's not gonna be no new shit.
Well, it's still.
You have a mother and father, and you will have a mother and father.
But also
for the rest of your life.
Also, that lets the child know that the rhythm is still around them.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The rhythm is still, because that's what kids love and like.
What people
they may not be able to express it, right? But the truth about it is, you're right. People, everybody likes when a rhythm is going around. So it's kind of like, well, maybe, you know, my parents might have split, but Christmas Day is gonna go this way.
My birthday is gonna be. I ain't gotta worry about 2 parties, nothing like that. If we doing a party, Sweet 16, one Sweet 16, we there, we organized, everybody's there, we're there. Like if you come in and you don't know, if you're a stranger, you don't know that her parents are split. She got parents. It's not even a story. You know what I mean? It's not even like I'm going out the way to be like we ain't together. You know what I mean? We're there. We're a unit for this child, for this person that we bought into. We're gonna finish the assignment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
started this
because
shit.
At the end of the day, we're men. We are the leaders of the world. Yeah. We have
act
to
like it.
We have to act like it. We have to
act
set
like
shit in straight.
Don't big shit up because shorty made you mad,
in order. And like the point Ron was making is like, some niggas are going to take the easy way out because they don't want the responsibility of taking the initiative.
Right.
So you're gonna be like, let her go, and I'll just provide the money. But that is what gives that woman the mentality to in her mind that it is about the money, because
and decrease you
at
to
some
money.
point a man was like, I'll just throw the money at you.
I was looking up when you were saying don't explain yourself or don't defend yourself. I remember that there was a Machiavellian quote about defending yourself. And to explain, don't explain. Some interpretations suggest that to maintain power, one should not defend themselves verbally against accusations, as silence projects strength and induces fear, whereas explaining oneself displays weakness. It's almost like you're giving in to somebody by talking too much.
I agree. I definitely agree.
That's what I was looking up when
women might hate that, but you know,
women,
you're preserving. They'll hate that.
They'll hate it in the moment,
but they respect it later.
Exactly. Later on, they be like,
they respect it later.
They'll be like, women will question themselves like, well, he didn't say yay or nay. Like he just didn't even like. He act like that shit was nonsense that I was kicking.
And I'm not gonna lie,
it could have been dead ass true.
I'm not gonna lie. With my first baby mother, it was definitely more silence and just dealing with the shit, because I knew that she would go to my son and be like, he ain't shit, he ain't doing this. But I'm like, you know what? It'll work herself out, man.
Mm-hmm.
And
it did.
Cool you are. You
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It worked out way better than that. Now
it
my daughter is a little more of a struggle because I did put up more of a fight to defend myself with my daughter, and that's the reason why, but my son, it was definitely like, you know what, I'm just let shit play out the way it's gonna play out.
Yeah, I think you see also too, I think your son got a chance to watch the actions over the words. You get what I'm saying? The actions were there. And
he came to live with you, right?
Yeah. But
that's what niggas need to start doing.
Yeah.
That's the putting the chick on the spot shit.
Yeah.
Let me have him.
Yeah.
Let me have her.
And you know what?
Let her come live with me.
And guess what was done on her part since the day I took him back with me? Not a damn thing. I didn't look to her for nothing. I didn't blame her for anything. I didn't accuse her of not being a good mother. I didn't do any of that. I just did what I had to do for him. And he's about to graduate
That's the thing. Most niggas they don't want to do that.
Nah, a lot of niggas don't want to do that.
Okay.
That overtime, yo. Come on now.
I'm working hard.
I'm working overtime.
Go that last bit, man. It's been a lot of sacrifice in the midst of it, and I didn't take it. I don't take it out on him. I don't take it out on her. I just did what I had to do. But I also had somebody, I also had my shorty with me who also helped. But it's the man's job to do it. But it also takes a little bit of community. It also takes a little bit of compromise. It also takes a little bit of cooperation. And if you're not going to get that from the other side, then that's when it makes it difficult.
Sure. Sure.
Salute.
Where we going now?
To go to that last one. Let's bring it home.
Which one?
The Ryan Davis joint.
Okay.
Ryan Davis.
Okay. Let's jump into it.
Then I ran into this thing where my daughter went from I love my dad to let me see what I can get out of him. And when she started looking at me as access to like material things.
You were ATM. Now all of a sudden you weren't dad, you were an ATM.
Broke me. Because it was like, I only want to be around him if I can get something out of him.
So let me ask you this. Did you sit down and have a conversation? How did you come to this realization that it was, yes, this is my child, but my child only wants to be around me because of what the access that she has to things, perfume, jewelry, clothes, makeup, whatever the case may be.
It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking because it's like, it's heartbreaking because it's like, my daughter saved my life. I'm not a very motivated person. And when we went and got that ultrasound and they said it's a girl, I knew I couldn't be a mediocre man anymore because it would affect how she viewed men in general.
Follow for more and pass it on.
Yo, that Shay money, yo, all that money dried up. You remember what the set used to look like?
What? I didn't know. What you mean?
Now he's Vlad.
Yo, it was like elaborate. They had the rolling cameras back and forth. It was crazy. Like now it look like regular just set. Yo, that money. Damn. Shout out to Shay, man. Still getting it.
Yeah. That's funny. I do agree. When you have a daughter, you got to be a different dude. It's not the same. When you have boys, it's like, all right, I can fool around with my boys, but when you have a girl, you got to become a different person. It sucks. His situation does suck, and I can actually relate to it, to be honest, because that same person who I decided I was going to defend myself and when you're accusing me of doing certain things that I know wasn't true, and I'm like, no, I gotta push my way through this.
Mm-hmm.
She did convince my daughter that provision was money, and that if I wasn't giving money, then I wasn't doing shit. But I was giving money, and I was trying to do shit. But
what age was that though?
Recently, in the past 2 years.
Your child is?
She will be 17 in April.
See, that's my thing, right? When he's saying what he's saying, like, yo, I think teenage girls or preteen girls, they get into a phase of like, yo, my daughter don't, yo, I could see a stark, drastic difference of when she don't need something and when she needs something.
Right.
Like, if she don't need nothing, she might not even say what up to me. She might just go right to her room and come in the house or whatever, or she might be in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And as soon as I come in the kitchen, she leaving or whatever. But if she needs me to, like, she knows I'm out and she wants me to grab something for her, or she's like, Dad, like, she knows how to play the shit up. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I don't know if, like, what he's saying is just her being a teenager or a preteen right there, where it's like, that's what they do. Like, after, like, my daughter was a certain way up to a certain age. Then after she got to like 13, 14 years old, yeah, she treats me like that. Like if I can't do nothing for her, it's like, yo, fuck you.
She didn't want to do
You know what I mean? Like, but if she needs something, she mad nice. Mad nice.
I have witnessed that with my daughter, with my oldest daughter, my youngest daughter. I am so scared to go through that with her because me and her have literally been tied together from the time she was born. I mean, literally hospital.
I don't think that matters.
I had her like this. Mom didn't even have her. She just shit her out. And I'm like, nah, this is mine. This is mine. I'm walking through the hospital with her, you know, and we've been together ever since. I am scared to have to go through that with my youngest daughter because I was that way with my oldest daughter until they moved, and then I became, what can you do for me?
How was it with your son? Your sons, like, because you got older sons. You got an older son, right? Like, I don't know. I don't think boys are the same.
Boys aren't the same. Boys want camaraderie. Boys want camaraderie. They want you to be. They want the father to be a part of their lives.
Right. See, that's what I believe. But like, yo, like I said, my daughter, day one, all that good shit, you know, nothing crazy, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, but she, like, up until when she became like a preteen, she like, yo, she go up to her room, she don't fuck with nobody, she don't really fuck with me. Like, but if she needs something, she the nicest chick, the nicest girl in the world. She don't need nothing. It's like she won't even speak to me.
Oh,
it could.
It could just be. When I have my daughter in 99. 99, the quote was, we trying to keep our daughters off the poles and our sons out of jail. To me, that meant don't make them be desperate for money. If they need something, show up for them. You know what I mean? Because if you keep telling them, I ain't got it, they're going to go find it. And they're going to go find desperate means to get it. And they're going to find the bottom of the barrel means to get it. Hustle or show their body. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with daughters, it's kind of touchy. Because you also want to teach them that, yo, this is kind of what a man is supposed to do for you. You know, especially in this phase in your life. Like, you know what I mean? Good or bad, I always wanted my daughters to think I was rich. I was like, yo, you got a rich daddy. You anything you want, you got it. To the point where they ain't really asking for nothing.
I hear you, but there's a human aspect of it where it's like, you still got to be a good person to everybody. Like,
providing, giving things, and having them not want nothing, new phones, laptops, headphones, jewelry, smell goods, all that, like outfits at the mall. But
my daughter's
got to be up to par. It's got to come with something.
That's going back
you just can't spoil.
That's going back to provision. That's going back to provision just being about money.
Yo,
right, okay.
My daughter, she's mad low maintenance.
Yes.
She likes thrifting. She don't want none of the craziest shit. Like, yo, she's mad low maintenance. She gets great grades or all that shit like that. Right? But it's like, I could see the way she thinks about her friends. And, yo, she's mad nice. But like, to me and her moms, it's like, all right, like, you just my parents. Like, what the fuck I gotta do? You know, like, I don't gotta be nice to y'all. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird. Like, and I could say it's just me, but it's not just me. It's like me and my wife could be in the bedroom and then she's in the dining area. And we come out there, she'll get up mad quick and like leave and go up in her room. You hear close the door. Like, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, what's the matter with you? Like, yo,
go up there with her. I'm going up there with her. I'm
yo,
bringing whatever. I'm bringing my bowl of cereal up there. What we watching up here? I lay in the bed. I'm like, yo, listen, nah, man.
I'm like, yo, some days I see her. I'm like, yo, can I hug you? She's like, she cringes like, why? Why you?
We all got to do that. We got a fourth movie night.
Yeah, all that shit. It's like, yo, like, I see that you mad nice to your friends, you mad nice to other people, but it's like, damn, why you treat us like that? Why you treat me like that? You know what I mean? But I'm chalking it up
doing a good job.
to her being a teenager, or you know what I mean. And she's like, it's a phase.
It's definitely a phase.
And eventually she'll be different. You know what I mean? Because she wasn't like that before. It's just in this moment she's that way.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So going back to the clip, it's like, yo, now if she wants something, she could be nice. She has it in her because I seen it. Like,
go back to the clip. Talk about that.
No, that's what I'm talking about. Like, yo, him saying that his daughter could be in a certain stage in her life where it's like, yo, like I'm talking about my daughter.
That nigga seems selfish. That's a selfish nigga. I feel like that's a nigga who never wanted to give nothing out his pocket. For a nigga to be crying because his daughter asking him for shit, that's a whack ass shit, yo.
No,
that was a whack ass fucking
What he
clip.
feels like, I think what he's saying he feels like is like what a gold digger would feel, you know.
How can your kid be a gold digger, fam? It's like to me, he seemed like a selfish nigga in that he has to give his kid shit. And that shit is eating him alive.
If he's not there,
to be a nigga that's out for Delph, you know what I mean, and never really gave nobody shirt off his back, never shared a plate of Chinese food with the homie who ain't have it, never gave, never let a nigga rock your clothes, like don't have no younger siblings, rock, like give your car, you know what I mean? You know, like we grow up in life giving people the shirt off our backs. When we have kids, it's so easy to give. It's so fulfilling to give. I'm a middle child. I have to give to the older, I have to give to the younger. You know what I mean? I'm the oldest of certain generations. You know what I mean? I've had to give my whole life. It was cool. Share, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
By the time even in friendships, you know what I mean? I was maybe in some friend groups, I was the friend with means, you know what I mean? So it's nothing for me. Yo, rock my Timbs. Yo, you like the shirt? Rock it. Go ahead. Do your thing. When you have a kid, it is so fulfilling to give to someone who is like from you. I would never ever in my whole entire life. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you
We're talking
one
about
thing.
the conversation off of last week. The one thing I didn't bring up last week off of we were talking about homes, home ownership. It is going to be a pleasure to give my kids my house.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't want to sell my house. I don't want to like downsize. Downsizing is ruining the gift to the next generation. I'm going to live in this house. I'm going to maintain this house until it's their house. And they could do what they want. You give, nigga. It's your kid. That's a selfish ass nigga, yo.
Nah, but what if your kids are just waiting for you to give it to them? Like they're not even fucking with you until they get that house. I think that's where he was coming. Where more he was.
If
coming
your kids
from.
don't fuck with you, that's you gotta look in the mirror.
He's more. I don't disagree.
Your kids don't fuck with you, nigga. That's a you problem, yo.
I don't disagree.
You don't fuck with their parents, and you like, but like, and their parents were decent people. You know what I'm saying? If you're decent and your kids don't fuck with you, that's the you problem. You gotta look in the mirror and be like, I did a couple things wrong.
But when you when you think about it from a level of a phase, you don't want when you feel like you put a certain sacrifice into your kids and certain investment into your kids. If you don't get that, you don't want to do things for people who don't appreciate it.
Kids, you thinking too much into the kids. Like if they kids, you're looking for too much validation from. I looked it up. His kid's 11. His kid's 11. She says thank you. She keeps it moving. It's like, yo. And then on top of that, Ryan Davis, this is what I didn't look up. He's a touring comedian. He's on.
He's probably not
whatever.
around
He's
like that.
probably not around.
Yeah.
So when she does see you, she wants to go to the mall and get a fucking outfit. Yeah, she wants to go get a new pair of sneakers. Yeah, she wants to go to Hot Topic and to fucking Claire's and get laced up. Yeah. Nigga, you're her dad. Nigga, what the fuck you there for?
Yeah.
What the fuck you working for?
Okay.
This is selfish, yo.
Being a dad and a girl dad, it's like being with a chick that you know you like her way more than she like you. Yeah, it's like, yo, you're willing to spend all your money on her, go broke for her, and she's just gonna play you.
Yeah.
That's like having a daughter. That's what it's like, bro. It's like, yo, even though my daughter,
baby,
I'm not saying my daughter treats me like shit. But it's like, yo, she be on some shit like, get away from me type of shit.
Yeah.
But if she say, I need money, I'll probably give it to her. It's like it's weird as fuck. Like,
yeah, no, I don't.
And
I've
never been that way with a girl, right? That I dated or something like that.
Nah.
But she could do that to me, and it's all good.
It's fulfilling.
And I'm like, yo, if she just like said, Dad, I love you, I'll give you a hug or something like that, it'd be like, all right, all you know, like it'll validate everything that I did. You know what I mean?
You got grandbaby, yo, my grandbaby jumped on me. She's like, Grandpa, you got a belly. We going to Chuck E. Cheese? I'm like, yeah. We going to Chuck E. Cheese, baby. Let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here, yo. Let's get granddad out the house, yo. Fuck yeah, we going, yo. What the fuck, man? That's what I'm here for. Man, to go for my girls, man.
I don't disagree with that, but
I'm gonna hold them to the fire.
Yeah,
Get anything they want. You know what I mean? Shit.
You want to jump into this other one?
No. Just one more thing I have to say with it comes with expectations. It comes with grades. It comes with behavior.
Mm-hmm.
It comes with, you know what I mean?
But I don't think that's where he's coming from. I think what he's coming from is he's I guess a sort of a distant father, where a person that he probably did invest in at some point and put a lot of effort into is only looking at him for what he can do for her on a level that only satisfies her, and not really gives him the credit for what he does. And it could be selfish. It could be selfish. It could be selfish. Because
I've been a father since I was 19. I've been a father longer than I have not been a father.
Yeah.
I've been giving to another human longer than I have been just in
Same
the
boat.
world on my own. In my expertise, that's a selfish ass nigga.
Yeah.
That's a nigga that's out for Delph. It pains him to be it pains him to give other people shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's all I see.
I think what he's looking for in his kid, damn, this is a fucking deja vu moment. I've literally I picture this in my dreams of me looking at y'all and talking about this. I don't know why. That's a sidebar. Didn't see that part. But I think what he's looking for is a thank you for doing everything that you did, getting into the business, into the comedy business, and doing what you could to provide for me. But what he's getting is that's what you're supposed to do because you're dad. And I think a lot of dads especially have to understand that that's what you're going to get from your kid.
Yo, bro,
Forever.
it's a thankless job. And you just got, that's the one thing you have to accept about parenthood. It's a thankless job.
Yeah.
When you think about it, think you're dad.
Yeah.
Yo, bro.
That's the game. When you think about it, like when you think about it,
that's a good
think
point.
you're dad.
Yeah.
Start there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then maybe, hopefully, you'll get yours when you're older and they think about it.
Yeah.
You
Yo, me and my pops said we in at the flyest spot. We in the best spot right now. But I appreciate the shit that he did do for me or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, you know, like I'll reference certain shit in my life or when my pops did X, Y, and Z or whatever, and certain lessons that he taught me. Like, yo, I get it.
I think I've ever told my dad thank you. I think I showed him, but I don't think I've never told him. I've done fly shit for him, done shit like I kind of like.
I think men can understand that though, but thank you would be cool.
I did recently, and it made me fucking bawl out in tears because it just, as a, you know, thinking from my own, you know, perspective of being a father and doing for my kids.
Yeah.
I told my pops recently in the last couple of months, like, thank you for everything.
Amazing.
And it fucking made me bawl out fucking crying.
Amazing. Yeah. You know what it is about dads? It always looks selfish. Like dads always look like All right, dads always look like, you know how moms always look like they feed you first and then they eat. Dads always look like they eat first and then they feed you, right? And I think that's kind of like the knock on dad. Like dad don't really look like he always like. I think he ain't worried about you all the way.
Nah,
like how mom is. Like mom gonna be like, you ate, baby, you ate. Dad be like, nigga, you hungry? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
you know how many times? You know how many times I ate and I was full, and then my wife be like, "Did my son eat? Did he eat?" I'm like, "I think so." I ain't feed the nigga. I'm like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah. What Pop-Tart left? I think so. Dad, yeah. Shout out to dad, yo. Shout out to the fucking dads, yo. I think we're gonna end the show on that, man.
All right,
man.
All right.
You guys know what we're talking about?
No, I think we good, man. I think we had 2 hours right now. So,
yeah, man.
Yeah, we talked about.
We had a great show. We had some enlightenment.
Yeah, whatever we got, we'll save it for the next show.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Shout out to everyone tuned in on Facebook, on YouTube. Please remember to share so we can get more people to tap into the conversation. Holly. Yeah.
Holly, you kind of a free agent, man? Where you part of that right now?
You said what?
Are you a free agent?
I mean, I'm always free.
All right.
I'm always free.
We're gonna talk, man.
But you know,
let's talk.
Nobody cares about Father's Day podcast.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Depp, shout out to Corey Cool, my co-host on the show. You know, we putting things out there. I'm gonna drop another episode soon.
Nice.
And we're gonna get back into things. To get the ball rolling.
Yo, shout out to that, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to
absolutely.
Like, yo, like
I hope people are paying attention to that right now.
Yo, bro, his shit. I'm not dealing with what he's dealing with, but he draws me in so I'm watching all his fucking videos, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I hope everybody's paying attention to that right
man.
now,
What he's what he's going through and all that shit like that. But it's like, yo, for him to open up like that and give it out to the world.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
I love
what he's doing his thing.
What he's decided to take, the step that he's decided to take with this situation, because he confided in me for a long time before for a very long time before he came into this new thing for himself. And I support it all the way, because I know this again, it's just about reaching out to those people, being relative, being able to connect. And he's doing it on a different level. Like Father's Day, we can connect as fathers, but not everybody can connect on the level that he's doing. It's a whole different thing. So shout out to Depp, and I hope everybody's really paying attention to what he's doing right now. And again, Corey Cool, Nobody Cares About Father's Day podcast, ITZHOLLE on social media platforms. We doing a thing, man.
Corey Cool.
Infrastructure's happening.
You blacked out.
Infrastructure's happening. I'm blacked out.
Yeah.
Ooh, good catch. I'm back on.
Yep, you good.
Yeah, man. CoolUniversity.com, man. Just happy to be here.
All right. And
if
you don't follow us on IG, please do at Cigars Whiskey. That's Cigars with an S. Also subscribe to the YouTube channel, Cigars the Ensign Whiskey Podcast, Cigars the Ensign Whiskey Podcast. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so you know when we have new content coming out. And with that, we want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Cigars and Whiskey Podcast. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Middle East.